here. Let's just talk just a second about DICOM. So again, universally accepted standard for exchanging the images and allows the different modalities to basically speak in the same language. That's all they're talking about here. Healthcare level 7, that's another standard that oversees a lot of clinical administrative data and used in communication with RIS and HIS, okay? Speaking of RIS and that, here we go. So RIS, as you know, that's the one we deal with all the time, which is ordering the exams, the requisitions. That's through RIS, reporting the results. Where HIS, or HIS, Hospital Administration Information System, that's more of things like where they talk about the billing system, the direct care, patient care information. HIS really focuses on the administrative things like, medical or financial or legal, things you're not going to deal with all the time, but certainly more, just as important, but this is more of the patient, especially specific patient information and the requisitions, okay? All right. Let's talk again about teleradiography. So it allows the remote transmission of images from one location in the same hospital, okay? Transmission from inside the hospital to other departments. So, you get it done in radiology, the floor already has it before the patient gets up there, okay? Or if you're consulting with, someone else, it's automatically sent over to them. A lot of them have different agreements with different facilities, so they have it. On-call system allowed for after-hour images to go to a radiologist's home. Have you heard of the Nighthawk system?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We used it all the time. So our Nighthawk was sent actually to Edina, Minnesota, right outside of Minneapolis. Sometimes it was sent to India, okay? And so the radiologist got tired of reading them at night, so they sent it through Nighthawk, and that's all through teleradiography, whether it's in the hospital or outside of the hospital. It's just multiple workstations, they're able to utilize it, okay? Here's teleradiography, so we don't need to go over that. And then finally, we're going to talk about CAD. I don't know if you're familiar with this, if you went over it. This has been out for a long time. CAD, computer-aided diagnosis. So it's a new technology used in MAMS and chest imaging. The idea here is the computer is going to analyze densities and see if there's some differences. So it alerts the radiologist for questionable densities. So the way to think about this is CAD uses pattern recognition. It thinks, okay, I know what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like. This is where I see differences. I'm letting the radiologist know. That's the idea behind CAD, okay?
Isn't it's the histogram, right, that it uses?
I guess it does, yeah. I guess it uses part of that too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you have your histogram. That's what that C-spine lateral is supposed to look like. And then if it isn't, then it says, whoa, you
Right.
can't. Yeah, you can't do a lateral on an AP. Exactly, because it's looking for pattern recognition. Okay, we are all done. I'll go ahead.